Hi guys, welcome to Beanie Composter. It's been a crazy week. Monday, yesterday, was snowing in the morning. Then we had bright sunshine in the afternoon. Little's playing with his aeroplane at the moment, so I wouldn't be surprised if that comes along and hits me in the face in a second. But anyway, we'll carry on filming and hope you enjoy this video, because today it's going to be about not paper aeroplanes, but it's going to be about paper that you need to put in your Hotbin Composter. So when I first got mine, I was sort of thinking, oh, you probably won't need too much paper and cardboard to go in there. But then it started to get to the stage where I was thinking, you actually do need to put quite a bit in. And I was sort of thinking to myself, oh, we need to shred paper, and I was so tight I just didn't want to buy a shredder. So what I done was I got these scissors, and I thought, well, I can just cut the paper like that and that'd be fine. And I was like, you must be crazy, that's going to take forever, the amount I needed. And then I was cutting cardboard with my hands, and my hands were starting to get really sore and aching the next day, and it was just ridiculous. So in the end, we succumbed to getting a shredder. So all our paper is shredded up that we put in the hot composting bin. I'm fortunate at the moment I can get paper from like friends, family and people like that. What I do try and get is like just office paper with like minimal printing on it, because I've read a lot of things about the inks and that. Some say they're food safe and they're great for like the environment, and others say they can be poisonous. I'm not 100% sure about all this sort of stuff, but as I say, I try and just use like plain office paper that's got minimal sort of printing on it. Then I do use cardboard from time to time. If we get, say, like a delivery of something, like occasionally the missies will get stuff from Amazon, not that I'm promoting them, but you get things in like this which is real easy to just cut up quickly, or the normal Amazon sort of cardboard where it's like quite easy to tear with your fingers. The more heavy duty cardboard I find is quite tough if you're going to break it with your fingers. I find if we do get that and I want to use it, I'd use a Stanley knife, but be careful with that. So toilet rolls, for me, they're really good, although you won't get that many, but they are an easy sort of tear up, and they go in the hot composting bin quite easily. Egg boxes, because they're storing food, as in the eggs, I presume they're pretty safe, as in the inks that they use in them. So I cut these up quite fine like that, and I put those in the hot composting bin. Now the hot composting site says if you put a caddy of waste, then you need half a kitchen caddy again of paper or cardboard that's torn up or shredded paper, to compensate all the moisture that's in there. One thing I do find with paper, when you've got it shredded like that, I do find that if you can't mix it in the composter really well, it can sort of get damp and clog together, and that can prevent like the air flowing through it. One thing I will say about the shredded paper is, for us, if it's really blowy outside, you've just got to be careful if you put it on top of a bucket and that, or you just getting it out of a bag to put it straight in the compost bin, you can find it like blows all over the garden. So just be aware when you're using the shredded paper that you don't, on windy days it doesn't go flying everywhere, because you'll be spending all day cleaning your garden up. With this hot composting bin, you can't just like take sheets of paper or cardboard and lay it in there, or just even tear it up like that and just throw it in like you would a normal composting bin. If you have just got the composting bin and you are cutting your cardboard up, you will find, like I said earlier, that your hands can start aching after doing this. But you know, if you like Radio 2, or you just want to sit in front of the TV one evening with a bit of cardboard, then just, you know, I do mine probably about a centimetre by a centimetre. You know, you could go an inch by an inch, but I just sort of, you know, do that now and again and keep it in a plastic bag because I'm pretty sad. I don't have a life. I just do that now and again, and if any family members want to get involved, then they're more than welcome, but normally they give me the two fingers. And with the paper, I know someone mentioned on one of our videos that she had bought a cross shredder, so it's like finer, so it would be interesting to see how that works and how that is going with that. But with this, as long as you mix it in quite well, then I find it's no problem. In terms of, you know, anything printed and shiny, I just don't put it in there. So just be aware, if you're like asking friends and family, and if someone's giving you shredded paper, just be aware that they're not putting in any shiny stuff. Or, you know, the missus got me some from a friend at work, and it had like some plastic credit cards that had been shredded in there, so that's just something to be aware of. You know, receipts, you know, letters, you know, the envelopes and that, all these sort of things are great for going in there, but I would recommend buying a shredder if you're gonna, you know, own one of these and take it quite seriously, because you will be putting quite a lot of paper in it over, you know, a short space of time. And then in the winter, when, you know, everything's quite damp and cold, as in like the stuff outside, you'll need more paper. And, you know, I tend to try and use more cardboard in the winter because I find that works better for me. How much paper, cardboard, egg boxes, whatever you want to put in yours, are you going to require? Well, that's quite a hard question. Although the composting, you know, website, bloody hell, although the hot composting website does give you guidelines, it really is going to depend on certain factors, like, you know, what time of the year it is. If it's summer, then, you know, you tend, the stuff you're putting in seems to be a bit drier. In the winter, stuff's wetter. So really it does depend on, you know, time of the year, what you're putting in there. Our next door neighbour's got a lovely plum tree, and most years it's packed with plums, and sometimes the missus you put all the seeds and, you know, a few mouldy plums in the hot bin, that you've got a lot of moisture in those plums, so I'll put a lot more paper than what's probably recommended on the website. Hope this video helps you out, and until next time, give us a like, subscribe, don't forget to look on Beanie Chef. So until next time, enjoy.